Hi guys, welcome to our daily encounter. In Matthew chapter 20 in our reading today, we read a story just filled with faith. And we see two individuals really giving us a great example of faith and giving us several lessons we can learn about faith from them. And this has to do with these two blind men who hear that Jesus is passing by as he's leaving Jericho. And they cry out to him, "Lord, have mercy on us, Son of David." And the crowd was telling them, "Hey, you guys need to be quiet." And still they cried out all the more, "Lord, Son of David, have mercy on us." And then Jesus stopped and he said, "What do you want me to do for you?" And they said, "We want our eyes to be open." And Jesus was moved with compassion. And then he touched their eyes, and immediately they regained their sight and followed him, the text tells us. And so, again, a great story of faith. And there's a lot of things about faith contained in this short story. For one, you have individuals who believed in the power of Jesus to heal them. And that's probably one of the most obvious parts about faith in this particular story. But they also believed that Jesus was near, even though they couldn't see him, which is very similar to our situation as well. We can't physically see Jesus, but we know that he's near. They took the faithful testimony of other people who told them that Jesus was passing by. And we too have heard that Jesus is passing by. That is, that Jesus is near. And we have very faithful witnesses who tell us that. Inspired writers of the scriptures have testified to the fact that Jesus is near and that he will always be near. And we can have faith that he will work in our lives. But they were also persistent. They give us an example of persistent prayer. They said, "Lord, have mercy on us," and then, or "Have mercy, Son of David." And then the people tried to persuade them to be quiet and not to seek the Lord's assistance. But they just kept on, and they were persistent. They didn't give up. Even though they didn't get the miracle the first time they asked, they kept asking over and over again. And that's a good lesson for us when it comes to faith, to just keep asking. Maybe the Lord doesn't answer our prayers in the way that we would like right off, but we just keep asking. We keep coming to the Lord, and we keep seeking his help in our situations, and don't give up. Even when other people say, "Oh, it's hopeless, you need to give up on that," we just keep on coming to the Lord and praying to the Lord and seeking his assistance. But then also we see that they were very frank and very open about their needs. When Jesus asked them, "What do you want me to do for you?" they said, "Lord, we want our eyes to be open." They were just very straightforward. And faith, a heart of faith is able to go just straight forward to God, to speak boldly, to speak plainly, and to be frank about what one's needs really are. And that's how we should go. We should go boldly before the Lord, plainly state our case, and bring it before him, trusting that he will hear us and that he will know what our needs are. And then after he touched their eyes and they regained their sight, the story ends with them following him. It says they regained their sight and followed him. When we do experience the blessings of God, it's very important for us then to use that as motivation to follow him all the more. It's not like, "Well, thank you," and then walk away. But we say, "Lord, out of gratitude of heart, out of thanksgiving, I am going to follow you. I'm going to dedicate my life to you. I'm going to give my all to you because you have been so gracious to me and so compassionate towards me." And that should always be our response when the Lord steps in. Of course, that should be our response no matter what the Lord does in our lives. But especially in those times when he comes through for us, when he answers our prayers, when he meets our needs, it should motivate us all the more to serve him and to follow him and to give him our all. So there's some things we can reflect on about faith in our reading today. And with that, guys, I do thank you for watching the video today. Hope you guys have a great day. Love you guys. God bless.